All right, folks, so this is one way you can kind of take inspiration from anything you're thinking about and go from idea to recipe in record time. And so I, I don't think I don't think a lot of high-level chefs rely on AI at all or even a little bit, but I think it is something to, if you're a new chef, if you haven't been to cooking school, if you can't afford cooking school, if you think you want to start cooking and you don't know really what are your first action steps, I think this could be a way to really help level you up because it really holds your hand to the process in a way that's never been possible in this day and age. And so you could, let's say you want to cook even a grilled cheese, instead of finding a recipe online and going to the store, and then you get to the store and maybe not, it might not have some stuff you like. AI is so much fun to cook with because you can have a conversation with it. You can say, I don't have sourdough bread. You can say, I only have this type of cheese. You can say, I have a tightened time frame. You can say, I don't have a stove, or I don't have a microwave, or I don't have the tools that this recipe recommends. And it'll talk with you and help you. It'll say, okay, well, if you don't have a stove, or you don't have a microwave, or you don't have Gruyere cheese, it will say, maybe try this thing. Or it could say, well, you know what, maybe this recipe might not work out because for XYZ reasons, these are the essential things, and you might want to kind of go in this direction, or maybe you might want to go in this direction. And I think, I just remember there's a time when I went to go make a dish for my dad. Might have been my dad, my little brother. And I spent like 3 hours chasing down ingredients from different grocery stores because one didn't have it, and I was in a new town. My phone was like dying or something, and I just didn't have it. It just was like super stressful, complicated, anxiety-inducing. And by the end of it, the meal was like so mediocre, and I was just like, this isn't. It was just a memory that I won't forget. And then, like, these days, I'll go to the grocery store. I'll go to the clearance section. I'll go to I'll find either, fresh produce that's discounted, fresh meat that's been discounted for whatever reason. I'll just find things that look good, and I'll just ask it, write me a simple recipe inspired by Samin Nosrat, Marco Canora, and Alain Ducasse, and I'll say, write me a simple recipe using some of these ingredients, and boom, out pops something beautiful that anyone can do. So